When Reba was just little, she called me Dottie till she was 3 years old, because everybody else called me Dottie. So, at the age of 20, she was 3. We were sitting at the table one day, we was playing with our toys, and see, I was still a kid. She had an invisible dog, and his name was Germs. She had an invisible playmate, her name was Sally. We were sitting there, and we had Oreo cookies all over the couch. We had the biggest mess on the floor, and it was a sight. The telephone rang, and it was company right around the corners. Company's coming down the road. I said to Reba, I said, get that vacuum cleaner out of that closet, and let's clean this mess up. She looked at me, and she said, Dottie, don't you vacuum that couch. And I said, now why, Reba, should I not vacuum the couch? She said, cause Sally and Germs are sitting there, don't you know? Sally and Germs on the couch. I said, you know, Reba, any other time I probably could see Sally and Germs, but right now I don't have time. So let's vacuum the couch. So I vacuumed the couch real quick, and Reba fell. Now somebody's going to relate to this. Reba fell right on the floor on her back, threw her legs, feet, arms, and hands straight up in the air and held her breath. Don't you hate it when they do that? Holding her breath and the tears rolling. She turned real pale at first. Then she got a pumpkin yellow, sort of pumpkin yellow. And then that putrid purple, you know, that you just know they're dying and you're having a cardiac arrest at the same time. All of a sudden she goes, y'all can relate, I can tell. She looked up at me and said, Dottie, you just sucked Sally and Germs up in that vacuum cleaner bag. I didn't know what to do, so I just took the vacuum cleaner bag off and took Sally and Germs out. I truly did that. So out of that came this little song. My very best friend is my little shaggy dog, chewing on my tennis shoes and running through the hall. He's kind of like my shadow, 'cause he's everywhere I go. He sleeps in my bed, but Dottie doesn't know. I hide him in my pocket 'cause he's very, very small. Germs, Germs, my invisible dog. He runs like the wind and he knows some funny tricks. He doesn't like carrots and spinach makes him sick. He loves cotton candy and purple lemonade, Oreo cookies and that yellow Gatorade. I hide him in my pocket 'cause he's very, very small. Germs, Germs, my invisible dog. We ride on our ponies to castles far away, chasing funny dinosaurs and dragons along the way. We often go exploring where rivers wind and bend, big cowboy hats and wooden rafts like Huckleberry Finn. Well, I hide him in my pocket 'cause he's a little bitty rascal. Germs, Germs, my invisible dog. Isn't this spiritual? The band's having too much fun. Okay, now we gotta get spiritual, band. Hang on. Oh. Here we go. Gotta get spiritual. This is the way you get spiritual. Y'all ready to go home? Look what they're wearing. They cut their hair. They're wearing earrings. Pastor John's got on a blue coat. Ain't no way they could be spiritual. Now we're going to get spiritual right here. I take him to church, but nobody ever sees this shaggy little spotted dog. He's sitting there on my knees. He's learning Bible verses and he loves the happy songs, but he often falls to sleep when Brother Johnny preaches too long. I hide him in my pocket 'cause he's very, very small. Germs, Germs, my invisible dog. I'm in trouble. I hide him in my pocket 'cause he's very, very small. Germs, Germs, my invisible dog. Reba called him Germs. Germs, her invisible. I never saw Germs, Germs, that invisible dog. Her daddy said he killed Germs, Germs, that invisible